adabia wabra aboyume no num wabra ye di dwumede onwaso bi ato di prime trend every wo prime trend so ameni mapamfo ye besim konya ye de nsem a wonte da na wonfa wani enhu da egu nsani ani ni abobo mu ni de no kra no ato ne da sansen pani say di ade ne da no one found to wa eya na free talk afen so wo prime trend so no ye be ma wakonya na wo so de wadwenkyere aba eni kasem esanso mu ni say prime trend dwumedi mu no afa baby wo a obesiria enunti na mse hia me Adwoa Dimple many my powerful or Ashanti Prime TV. Clock it.
Udia Solomon Pokuni. Ye Fred Mabe Fidie, near Bepe TV, or Becansem Papa Trayen. No by me a huno, papa, a coso, a wiase. Tis ye TV papa, near Tiesempa, a will cream with ya. Ye found to be Biase, Ashanti Prime TV. A one I'm sure the Bia, it is for TV Neto, Ashanti Prime TV. Keep watching Ashanti Prime TV. We love you all. God bless you.
Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, and I'm not carrying the wall. Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, and I'm not carrying the wall.
I wish I remember watching Emma Kwaba about Ashanti Prime TV. Jumedia Yatuni Din and Patutu to so. I wish a morning show Jumedia de bro. Aha, ni yaka Ghana sem, yaka mayo sem, yaka school sem, yaka akwani ebedi ehun sem, yaka mrashe bedwem, yaka akwantempo ehun sem so, yaka yaresabia ehun sem. Aha, ni yaka Ghana ehun sem nyina. No kre wom, ya no kre nim. Bebi antro ne da ye the evidence any fact ebe kama bom aya analysis ama wa obeti ase. Aha, Ashanti Prime TV. Jumedia yatu ni diano patutu. Abusha mi na medi Jumedia ehun chiame. Ye fa me Sam ba Ike. Jebre neti anopatututu abra aba no pa no num ekosi se nondu ebebo no morning show sonkwa Ghana ina etie anopatututu abushafo aha Ashanti Prime TV na wonim se ye ka se Ashanti Prime TV dia na che se aha na no kre no ewo
Ashanti Prime TV soon small figure in the Dimple so padlumunyansa TV station will share football on a man and one Ashanti Prime TV. Watch, don't sleep, don't be quiet, go and watch. You will feel good. I love you so much. Soon small of it, Ghana of it.
Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, and I'm not carrying the wall.
It didn't come out over your fear film and conquering me. I say, yet them any empo yesukum. San commodity when you're able TV so. Na yababe didn't come out. To show away any direction be a young common na yedi, a assem and a yeka, ye echo show our boom, a become politics kakra, a become religion kakra, a become entertainment kakra. Any day I can you know was here. So you to me, so what talent to be a ever from now yet to me any wedding como near and so at the account. Jumedia, me bohon de actually, the pod show. The pod show a social discussion. Near ya tackle societal problems, challenges, nipa ewo masitinem. What show is a public discussion space for social challenges, a platform that gives voices to everyone. I mean everyone, right? Na yenji ni din komo na sa session bi a Martin din wachiku ho no. Eho bebusa won sama wani na so say bebusa eho ana be expose eho ana be kire say wachigu ho enti kame ho na hwe me solo base na ndi jumadi we efia da bia 5 p.m. Ashanti Prime TV. Ashanti Prime TV. Aha na nakware no wo the show me no mi no nkomodi that's
Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, and I'm not carrying the wall.
Asante your mind. Ne senti na Ashanti Prime TV. Edi Jumedia waso sonko bi ebaso. Ni atoni din say Spotlight Hub. Any trending issue. Me wasonfo. Genial Diamond. And I'm the Jumedia ebasomo. Ejada bia. Eni wokuada bia. 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Na Jumedia shisha subutu. So ye up and coming musician, actor, actress, social media influencer, de ohia ne se obefa number na e chego o screen na se no friend na ni endin sa wo so e no be yedache enstroma Spotlight Hub Jumedie yisudie still release interview na se ehemu mpo a obetu Ashanti Prime TV aha ena ne kre no ewo
Ashanti Prime TV enam tie ni mu no boy magi medwa ye duru ha se dia na ye nsem akese nko a se wo pe nsem no kore no atie ana wo pa asem papa a wo Ashanti mem Ghana mem be bia wiase be bia atie dia hwe Ashanti Prime TV ho ne no kore no ewo me see Ashanti Prime TV so pe se tie news pa ana wo pe be bia asem a ye ka no unko bisu obi na ope no kure wo mu a hwe Ashanti Prime TV no kure no ahanko ana wo
Everything for me the Queen Amadi Miss Culture Global 2025 keep watching Ashanti Prime TV TV there aha and anokre and all
Ashanti Prime TV. Aha and anokare no.
action media audition yeah audition kesiye bi our action media yeah de series kesiye pa obi anfa ne hunyim wo ye panyino wo ye akwada o emrante ne maba ni nyina ye hia obi bia action media ye series kesiye ade abegu Ashanti TV so obi anfa ne hunyim boy mi gina mu bi obi anfa ne hunyim frɛ number na ye twa agu ate no me see frɛ number no thank you
ensem bebre ne akoso ewo yemmem ha enne nkofo amanso empani se ade achi na se yanti asem fufra enne na yachi na mibi so what in ye koso social media ho be kire aba fontinta fidie ni so woni ne yakoso ewo ho no enne na dwebrenati me Adwoa Dimple me ne mapamfo ewo Ashanti Prime TV ebina da bia enne yawa da bia wabra aboyume no num wabra ye di dwumede onwaso bia to di Prime Trend ebre wo Prime Trend so ameni mapamfo ye besim konya ne de nsam a won say da abusia me mawajo mawakwa ediba Ashanti Prime TV enyume no so kase na magimegu a mede eba besum wo ewo afipino ne eduonu nsia ne da etoso enkuno ewo obeni busumini na magimegu a mede eba besum kase ensem abeti wo ebi nse ne His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ghana Mampen ade so de nsendodo no a atudwa saso na kopiem ewo Eastern Regional ade se nsendodo no bi efi ho no mo a eba afi kase be yoda na aboafo bi na omo asomasna mede kase no eba beso wo aboafo ndi bi ni POG band se na da meka no omo dwuma omo die so omo de band na edidi dwuma ni senti program bi na wo ye bi wedding aponto bi na woto na ehu behia so behia band wa se dia na obomodia no afre 0248400056 and I say 0594611532 ofre ya beje so na afi ya boa na odwumadi awudi abehia band wa ase no yetimi aboa na akoyie ede amoye politika san so dia na waka wakoma ede ato yensanse kuma bi na ya beje osaso na POG studio so bo machidom den a enya asem keto so abama ye ne a ye pese ye tro nyom ya record nyom na academy ye pese ye sunya guitar bo keyboard trumpet ene ke ka ho nyina eno so bomode ana fa number 0593982898 na fe yembo ana so ni so adi hunu e wonwum tom no entimi NCP e ma remfi se omo e de na ochi makomako dumienu eso no mo de etwe ho aso e de ama ye nua no mo mpese munye nimdie e wonwum tom afa so mo san so kaka ho se ni pattern na se ni pedu o mo de afa forms no e ya de se omo e wo discount a omo de ebe mo mo ntentena ho e masa akonya we empa ho afa so achi media so e bo machi don dendenden a enya asem keto achi media so aba ma ye ne a ye wani so ade hunu e wosini twemu opese o twesini na gidin sin na lewe na jeko emilia brobe ene o make ka ho gidin wosini twemu dia na obomodin a be peke ya number ene gubi OG studios ni bi OG band omo screen na no fana frey a ye beje oso na afi onso ani so ade hunu e wosini twemu no etini SCP e de amount ensanso ema revise kase etwagu e wa be funtinti afidi ahodo ni na so enye ko Facebook ye di akotene o TikTok YouTube enye ke ka ho ina abomodin abopini e ho no ma ye de kase no ebe somo e o menso a maje megu a me de kase no ebe som wo ene o somfo Adwoa Dimple me twa no na me ba ya do kase ni mu esukosa nse ni mu wo epusu na e na wote no kankan afeji bre na yen shekasa ase dia na yen ase e wo yankasa ye memu ha ena no fia de twa mu na ya de so my konkon Ghana yitimi e de ye ho na yen mfinhia no makomako aduosia kono ya 69 good solid years eno my konkon Ghana ye de ye ho na di ye ho so man no yitimi enya asa 69 years ya na enya asa nkito ene abakosem a yente da ensem ampanifo de gu akwan so na fa mudi beba e bo ama ma yitimi tumpon ene etimi ekoso ebi na wo fi wantimi enye bia nso yanko na fe yanko nkwohwe ne ma etimi ekoso obra na ye di sa independence day ye ba ya to akase mi so azawo yampa ene na anu fi ada oman mu na nya asem keto ampani ne nkoda obi bia bo modern so be ne independence day yetimi edi amana fe no na akohu ya na etwagwa fe yento akase na se to aso dia na yanko to aso ewo eye kobi a omo edin ede olamagbi omo dwuma omo die eye ne oman wo hwe ndua na edibiti se indomie Italian spaghetti ne eke kan wa se nyokwei na omo edidwuma no adan na yade se ombo omodin bi factory kese pa e wa ha no man so nam so ma Ghana man pani John Dramani Mahama etimi ekokopie mu no kopie wo den se no no a na etudwa bra odin kan wo sha ase se wo kasa ne se bi na wo de etudwa.
I heard at a point that Ghana is the second biggest eater of pasta in Africa. It's true because of our wache. Wache always goes with pasta, or as it's called in local parlance, talia. So I can understand that Ghana is the second largest eater, but I can't understand the country that was named as the biggest eater of pasta, Togo. And so I was whispering to the minister. I said, most of that pasta that is recorded as being eaten in Togo is actually being eaten in Ghana, because it comes across the Aflao border into Ghana. And so we need to look at those figures. Now that we have our own pasta factory here, we must make sure that cheap, imported, smuggled pasta is no pasta factory here. We must make sure that cheap, imported our border into Ghana. And so we need to look at those figures.
Na ewonsem krono mo wie no de to say enam 24-hour economy ya ye de abase ye de ba bo ama oman yetimi etumpa ne enyumaku ahodo e wo oman mu se ombo modin a se omo edom hu nhimo ya de se nyema ye krefa mo ne eba no e ya na siketu ya na etuetu omu no se enyumaku e ya de se omo entimi entue bi na ogide se sa olamagri so omo modin a de omo ho etimi ahye.
This factory is going to operate a shift system, and it qualifies under our 24-hour economy initiative. And I'm happy to inform the co-founder that we have passed the 24-hour Economy Authority Bill. And the 24-hour Economy Initiative is becoming operational. I believe that Olam will be among the first industries to register. And among the incentives you are going to get include duty-free equipment imports. If you want to expand your factory or you want to bring in new factory equipment to establish a new factory, you'll be allowed to bring it in duty-free.
Na owie no amana nso na yade so se amame fa kan we so na me mboss amame abasa se mame e di djuma onwa so o man mu a enya asempetwa ya ye mame Elizabeth Ofosu Ajare a ono na ye Minister for Trade Agri Business and Industry Ministry ono na yade se mame ene da no na ga na mampani ebo na ba se mame ebo adjuma pa ne na adjuma obo nti no so na mane ne ode e cha na se he metato ni ke mu san se oni se ebekume ma betimi afren se ne yenko na ne yenko nkudi djuma no so yade a Ghana mampani timi ebo ye mame abaso.
Industry, trade, and agribusiness. She drags you wherever she has to go. So now I keep a helmet in my car because I don't know when she'll call me. And so I always have my construction and factory helmet always ready. In January, we visited the Special Economic Zone and we visited a textile plant that is employing more than 1,000 workers, 95% of whom are women. And then in the same January, we were in Bechim to commission cut sod for a new poultry processing plant, so that all the nkukon kitikiti that are being produced will be processed there for the table. But that was not all. 2 weeks ago, we were at B5 Plus in Mr. Takwani's facility, and we commissioned 3 separate factories at B5 Plus. And then again, last week, we were in Shama at the Industrial Enclave to commission the expanded ceramic tile factory, and then to cut sod for the expansion of the sanitary ware factory, and then to cut sod for the beginning of work on Ghana's first glass factory. When I say first glass factory, it means after Kwame Nkrumah's Aboso factory, which the last government came and sold as scrap, we now have a new glass factory about to come up so that we can cut down.
Na owie no na yade se ye maame Elizabeth Ofosu Ajare se de to awo se eye Olam Agri sa o mo factory ma we bie wo man yade se ba ye boa ama ye ndwuma ho nsem atimi akoso na meburu do na ebenya adwuma ni bi afeso ne ma ye krafi nkofo aman so eba no yade se so ebetimi ate.
Your Excellency, your presence here today sends a powerful signal to investors, entrepreneurs, and the broader business community that your government is absolutely serious about industrialization, value addition, and making Ghana a competitive manufacturing destination. And what better place to demonstrate that commitment than right here, where Olam Agri Ghana has constructed a world-class pasta manufacturing facility that will produce quality products for our people, create decent jobs for our youth, strengthen our food security, and fundamentally reduce our dependency on imported processed foods. Last year, as part of my working visit, I inspected the construction of this facility, and I am very excited, as Bernard said, that today we have gathered to witness the official commissioning of this pasta factory.
Na owie no na pani kwankyerefo a oda eye Olam Agri wase mekobi ni mankem de na mankokra eye ono so eje akonya na ne ono so ehwese sa na adwuma wo ba bie wo man ya de beboa ama man no yen so yatimi etumpo.
We have a facility which today can produce 43,000 tons of pasta per year, which can cater to 40% of Ghana's pasta requirement. And let me tell you, we'll not stop here. We have plans to produce and commission some more mills, but for that, His Excellency and Honorable Ministers will need your support. We need your support not only to produce for Ghana, but also to export to neighboring countries. And we need your support to be competitive in those markets. So in terms of livelihood, we have created 300 direct and close to 1,000 indirect employment. So to the government of Ghana, represent today at the very highest level, Your Excellency and Honorable Ministers, Olam Agri extends profound and unreserved gratitude.
Afe yen to aka say to aso dia ne enko to aso ewo Honorable Sam George ya no ene communication minister ewo man ne no de nsem bi atudwa na wo kire say ene oba West Africa ha na ma wo man ya omu data ho nsem for pa dia na eyo man konkron Ghana.
It's like everything we've done in the ministry. When we said 399 was the 399 bundle was the best, people shouted and all. But people who bought the 399 now testify that that's the best bundle ever. In fact, on that bundle, the Nigerian High Commissioner said to me, it's the reason why we're seeing a lot of Nigerian criminals coming into Ghana, because our internet is the cheapest on the sub-region when you use the 399 bundle. And we have stable electricity. When we did the DSTV value addition as well, people complained about it. But today, those who are paying 190 Ghana cedis and watching Premier League appreciate what it is that we did. When we start the SIM registration, and people do this seamlessly in the...
Mr. Joseph Frimpong ya no ene mrashebedwani edema nkoko de nsembia to bia wo kire se eyare se okopie mu o mrashebedefie ne penifo omudu omudwuma wo ina no marketua no ehun nsem ya ade a enkoye ene se bosom ne suen na aban no entia o mokane so nam so emo so di abobo ni atetinti aban ya o mo de an se obetuatua o marketua mo ebra no bra no.
The issue is not about the reduction of the price. If it is even 10 cedis, pay them. You are not paying farmers. That's what my beef is. And in Parliament here, we are also suffering. No money anywhere. And you talk about reduction in inflation. Where is it coming from? If you don't pay, who spends? This is the time that the cocoa money should have boosted the economy. No money. So in the villages, the economy is zero. They are not growing. Nobody is spending. So how do you talk about inflation coming down when you don't spend and you can't even pay MPs and give us our entitlement? You are all suffering, but you won't talk. So please be sincere to yourselves and let's say the truth, and the truth shall set us.
Ene ko piemu ewo eya ablekuma ya de se kan suku ane kwa ne kan se bi kwa bia ne bia kwa nimre no eya de se ho nsensen wa ablekuma no ene suku panyin a oda eye ablekuma eme basic school ano e de abeto abontin se omo de no eto atwa san se omo bomodin enye suku dan a omo ba betin wasua ade ene omo fa ne bi nkwa no pa ne bia kwa bia.
Mine here, if I should tell you, they are still running the shift system. So kids will come in the morning and close. Then the second batch will come in the afternoon. And that has been a problem. Because you see kids loitering about. They are not here. You meet them in the afternoon, they will tell you they are on the morning shift. You meet them in the morning, they will tell you they are in the afternoon shift. So the plan was to get extra classrooms to stop the shift system. So PTA started a foundation. By the point the project wasn't forthcoming, a letter was written to me. I came to see the place, and I decided to take up the project and then complete it. We were to finish in January, but there was a bit of delay. So today, as we speak, the project is completed. You can see the classroom decks are here. The PTA actually donated the classroom decks because I decided to take over the project. They decided to use their little token to provide classroom decks for the kids. You can see a whiteboard here. So at least for now, what we have now, the shift system officially in Mahia MA is cancelled. Yeah, so from Monday, take over the project. They decided to use their little token to provide classroom decks for the kids. You can see a whiteboard here.
Na sentemu wa ne beto dwasa ufobia omo efri eyechifu praso omo kwa wo se omo ekwa akwo eni ansa no mbekwa akwo no ko omo kucha scan e scan no hrese nanka omo bewo miensa nanso ebre no so yokoko wo ye no na owo ne na ya de se enkra mako enan e na omo atimi awo ede agwama ene awofo no ba abontin abeka se Ghana fo ye mekọ omo asanse amekọ omo ade a ya de se empo omo hospital be kwa omo ntimi entua na ya de se yi omo akofi na nkofi su kwa omo ntimi enhwe emofra no ene ye ba be de je omo mu ma no omo sese adadumfo emba na afi ye mra mekọ omo mo na no masanso ba abontin se omo da obi bia se ene omo su che Ghana fo yen so yetie omo su fama ne yabo ama omo yetimi eyi omo ama omo etimi efi arasa be hono ma omo ekufi
say dey asem ebetu abonte awon kwala ogbo ade de che yen no ye de tu abonte so ogbo ade adom nti ehumo block ankofo mo bu ayen ye gina ha me do mu nyina se omo de bu ayen me da na asifo nyina se de omo ye ma me na so me ni na bru ma adwene me nti ase so ye me ka ni se ogbo ade nhiro omo kakra dialo bi yi di bu ayen
ase bebre aha etu praso district hospital within the Emmanuel Kwansa me na me ne yere ewo entafo enan na yo gina to praso district hospital esra moa efi ankwankro so mbra emeboaye ananso omo hu yambo na omo moaye yankopon na adoma adofo nso etie yensufre eboaye na menni kanda ye yankopon ma henkwa ya hoden na odi achede eche ye no nso meda na se bebri se na wotwe mienu ni wahwe nkwala no so na bibia atotodi ma enede omo yiye ma yakofie afi meda to praso district hospital ha nurse for any doctor for mpany for ne nketewa nyina do mo ase papa na meda ankwankro nyina so ase tufo praso ne mpotem ananso ateku ne mpotem baby Ghana man nyina meda mo ase se me video ne ba abonti omo hu yambo no mutumi bu ayen na obo ade na adum nti omo yiyen a yakofie meda yankopon enhira ade ma obi biara baby biara obi ayi ne kapre baby biara obi ayi ne sempo free biara obo ade enhye won anamu obi wo ba fre na o se oniba obi wo se adwuma sam nkoye mesra obo ade se onye ne nyina ma obi biara nso inde adanse enche no obo ade no mre nso yakofie yasra mo bebre yasra mo yabokoso ahia mo mo a ebi se yakofie nkwala no omo adidie mu omo biri bia mu abegina mo amo nso yenso ya hoden ye de beboa kakra mo de ma ya no nso yeguso ya de ye ho adwuma nti yasra mo se bibi to mu nsema nanso obi biara
ase yento akasa to aso de an yenkoto aso e osoafo a ohwe ya pomudien ho nsem so honorable Minta Akando no ne odi nsem bi atodwa e o ma hye beyefi na wo kire se yare a ye friend impulse ya ade se ama ne home ne so papa ene e o chemu a nipa be se 138 na etimi enya yare bi a o chime mu o twede omo etimi afemu ahre omo enkwan ya o kire se Ghana ba miai ba mako be se 124 Ghana miai a omo etimi enya bi na miai a yare etimi ama ne home so no ma ehu pa enkan pupuni wantemu na afi western region na yare bi etimi ama omo home so ho.
Since the outbreak began in May 2025, the Ministry of Health, through the Ghana Health Service and with partner support, has activated a coordinated multi-sectorial response aimed at interrupting transmission and protecting public health. For clarity, while 880 cases had been confirmed as at 25th November 2025, the situation update as at 3rd March 2026 is that Ghana has recorded 1,038 confirmed cases and 8 deaths, largely among persons with underlying health conditions. 124 districts across all regions, representing 47.51%, have reported confirmed cases, with the Greater Accra and Western regions being the most affected. There is currently 1 case on admission with no critical cases. The response is being implemented through strengthened coordination and emergency operations, intensified surveillance, and contact tracing with 21-day follow-up and sustained laboratory testing at the National Public Health Reference Laboratory, the Noguchi Memorial Institute for Medical Research, and the Kumasi Center for Collaborative Research Case Management and Infection Prevention and Control have also been reinforced, including supervised home isolation for mild cases and management of
na owie no no sanso de nsem bi etu dwa efa baywa bi ani din ede Sandra sei na beka ya ya de se afi etwa mu na recruitment ayeye ewo ye bambofo a omo mu ene immigration ni posifo na epese ye fa omo na baya na ndidi Sandra na bibi so nti e ma basabasa kakra course ma baya yi etimi epra omo de nsem etu dwa na wo chesa ban guso a oje ayarisa ewo 37 military hospital na sa ban e ma ho kwan ya na say adota for mo hwe no ma ho kwan ya ade se omo de beko abrochi mamne no masan so akoto aso ahwe ne yare no.
The Ministry of Health has remained actively engaged in ensuring Komfo-Anokye Teaching Hospital to ensure that Ms. Sandra Bafi-Boateng received the requisite specialist care and that every necessary step is being taken to expedite her treatment and recovery. Without disclosing sensitive clinical details, Mr. Speaker, I can confirm that the patient sustained serious injuries during the Ghana Armed Forces recruitment exercise held on 12 November 2025 at Baba Yara Sports Stadium, following which she received inpatient care under specialist supervision. The measures being implemented to support her treatment and recovery include ensuring that her medical bills are fully covered by government so that no cost is passed on to the patient or her family. This has been complemented by comprehensive care delivered through a specialist-led multidisciplinary team, together with the required rehabilitation and related social support to optimize recovery. The Speaker, the patient has since 26 February 2026 been transferred to the 37 Military Hospital for further management. Government is also considering all appropriate medical options, both locally.
Na owie no de to ase o man mu obaya pomude won sema ya we ba ko a edi enya pa eye sebi enum kankan ene nipa no won se enum kankan kan enum e bon a ne ne se na prosa ya we ene ya we a etimi edi enya e wo mai.
I'm grateful to the honorable member for Adwoa South for the question on the ministry's plans to improve oral health, particularly in light of the findings of the 2023 WHO STEP survey. The survey points to a worrying oral health situation, including a high prevalence of oral health conditions of over 70%, low utilization of dental services of less than 10%, and poor oral hygiene practices affecting about 50% of the population. In response, the Ministry of Health, working through 8 agencies, is pursuing strategic interventions to expand access, strengthen prevention, and improve outcomes. Mr. Speaker, it is important to note that a number of dental treatments are already covered under the National Health Insurance Scheme. To further improve the situation, the Ministry has also integrated the health promotion, prevention, and early detection aspect of dental care into the free primary health care program. This is intended to strengthen community education, promote early identification of oral conditions, and ensure timely referral, particularly for underserved populations. Ghana currently has fewer than 500 dentists for a population of over 34 million.
Afe yankoto akase ne so ewo eya ablekuma na ofe ho ne ya de se mrahye badwane a oya ne din ene ewrab na ene a odi dai si ho no me ne okopie mu a wabomodin a eye free screen e de momo ene oni ase be se be test wani so ene woni a woni enhu ade ne keka ho na bomodin ase obehwe na afe woni so mpeso aso wo mo ha wo sa ne ma boyi omo ho atimi ato ne no na ya de se Mr Musa ya ono ene MC din se bitudwa na ya de se obo on ma shebe dwani abase ma mi yade a odi dwuma so nkwan wo mo peso so ma enya asem kitwa.
See what Honorable Irabna Obin is doing. when we were campaigning to the good people of Ablekumanov, we promised them nothing but the best. All that you see that she's pushing is part of the research agenda. You look at the demeanor of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, you could see soberness, you could see commitment to the people. That is exactly what Honorable Irabna Obin is also doing for the good people of Ablekumanov. So we could just advise our people, let's take advantage of these numerous opportunities that is coming from the office of the MP and the Municipal Assembly. Our doors are always open for the constituents. We promise them good leadership, and that is exactly what we are giving them. For the research agenda in Ablekumanov, we are not leaving any sector from health.
Omo ayene sana ni so etimi edi dwuma ama etimi akoso we ya ade aye the king Mr. Takitieku ya the second ono ene da no a o lead ya na so wo se bia betimi akọ ene ne 24-hour economy no kopio agbogbroshi market a omo etimi edi dwuma.
But the new market will have a specific market here. We are going to separate which Your Excellency, the President has provided the funds for us already. See, the money is in the common fund account that awarded the contract for a contractor to come and fix it. This place like this, they don't have a place that they put their rubbish. But the new market will have a specific market here. We are going to separate the food waste and the rubber waste. Very soon is in the common fund account that awarded the contract for a contractor.
Can you question for or that the Data Protection Commissioner no? Edin senior to dia ya ode wo ne kese pa ekwama Ghana for ina so bi anya ahwe ewo ye nema yeta send edifa social media ye ne internet se de sie use ne fa no yembo mode na anya ahwe emphasis na esi use ne edifa.
And also even some of the digital, our digital footprint we leave behind. It's become even more important for us to protect our personal data. We have to be cautious about what we put out there. We have to be cautious about who we put out, because basically anything you put out today, once it goes out, it becomes very difficult for you to be able to get it out. And so it's really important for us to be guided. But we're also calling especially for data controllers, because it's a two-way street. There is the data subject who sometimes don't know what their rights are and what their responsibilities are, may not have adequate information. But it's also a responsibility of those that collect this information to make sure that, one, the Data Protection Act requires that they register with the Data Protection Commission to be able to process personal data, to be able to collect and process personal information. And secondly, when they want to change the processing, that they also come and then get a data protection impact assessment done in terms of the new processing. So it's a two-way street. One is a data subject needs to understand that, especially with the rights of digital channels and digital tools, anything you put out runs the risk of, one, being kept there for a very long time, and secondly, it being used in different ways. But it's also important to ensure that we have what we call purpose limitation as a data controller, that when you collect information, you can only use it for the purpose for which you collected it. The Data Protection Act also requires that you collect only what is required. So maybe you think that, oh, you are going to collect this information, only use it for one thing.
Yeah, the Civil and Local Government Staff Association of Ghana, yeah, Trinity, I can grow sake ya de so the way check a sepa so I nyasa nkuto ya omo che sake to mu omo sa ban se omo to be seen omo ente aban nka ene nkosi sa ban betimi about bonti ama be ka bi dia phone na ne o che ya na omo no nam so e ma okopie bia bi ti sa so kwa municipal assembly ne omo office ya de se ya tuma matima fo bebre kwa ko so mkudi djuma ne so nam to ya tumti omo entimi endi omo djuma ise center omo wadi.
1 week observation at Atonsu on Thursday. So I came here to seek for permission because the grounds that the funeral will be held is a street or maybe it's a road. So we need to seek permission before we can block the road. But I came here, nothing is going on here, and I am told that they are on strike.
Yeah, about doctor me food and drugs. I'm saying me have certificates. Me buy second or me buy no mahwe Adwoa me but me buy no be any am so on strike tin me say go back.
Certificates and how important is it? And as you say, almost go back and win time on mobile bay ever hard.
With that set, no mean to me follow up me product and person me call register food and drugs in Tebe me pa. And me stress on my banana mama baby about boy and me say come set no.
Yeah, to akaza nso ane enkotoa so ewo eye Eastern region ho na yade se are ho sem kwansha kese bi etimi ama ne home so ewo ho no mani amunum ho no ma drafo ni passengers bi no mom de omutimi FM ehwe wo kwan anya asem bi to a ya se dwofo jan man se boy prom na fe ye ne wo mo atwetwe enkomo na ne mo ma ye nkyeremu kwan ase de enti a ma asa ato renkyere na accident etimi ema ne home so hello ekwapem brother pasha oti enka Yama wajo edeba Ashanti Prime TV. Nyame ado ada ma obe peja oni mu kakra ama me ase woni no e wo fom. Pasho oti enka. Enyume dia gboko e be pese akwanhia atimi ama ne homene so e wo ye Eastern region no. Obe ma ye mu nchemu.
Yo mini amedase na me nchie pie for na I get the Eastern region. Yes, I will be taking part. Now, I brought the American organization.
Nese yetie mu ya nese omu woka ni mu ni de dodo na na etimi ehwe won kan na wo maka so gu aresa bi omo ja aresa na
no opo station we nye ni pe
na na ewu
no nya wo kan wo do wan na phone so ati make di kan ba na ni pan na ewu I just pass the driver and the passenger safety and at the mate and this front one driver and the also ba so this on your back one I would want to match one man and at the mate
ya reho semi do dia nke ba bisa no na o kan yen se aposifa bo modin aba epi mu on mani e di omo esese omo ye no omo atimi aye we de ba so mi tie o okay okay yate ye mreniti ye beje wasi ha na ne ya so se pimpo na se beto form e wo mo aso ya na obomodin na wo di asom ye ne ye etiefo na fe ya da wa se ye frɛ wo so utimi eba beje ye so a wa maye emu enchemu ya kra ebusua isin region na hu ya ara hosemi etimi ekọ so a enya asem vedi agro ya ara hosem papa mekwe bibia de ya na ene me be ye dey ena enam ya driver ni kan shenkani wa sorry se okọ enwa ko bi ni nere ene ma be de etimi akwakohia ne nkwanhia enya asem kito mejina we so na mede kase ni nyina ede esiha ede amama ro mi se kase amede be sume ya de se Ghana man pani John Dramani Mahama na ne ho ensem edi akotene ewo papa basa so na honorable Sam George ya no ene communication minister so no so ho ensem edi akotene ewo afisa aboafo a omo bo mechi do ma mede kase eba be so mo ene POG band POG studios na afi achi media omo ene bo mechi do ma mede kase eba be so mo na masan so afa konya we so na mede asira kese pa akwa ama eya branti a wotena fidie n'echi na ochinchi na fidie no ede ema me eya kinsiri ayopa ene bra ikomo ene tena fidie n'echi a omo echinchi ede ma me so a meje megwa na mede kase eba be so wo ene osomfo Adwoa Dimple mesori na fe dwumedi ewo bia to aso ede amon maka cho se ha Ashanti Prime TV ha ena no kre no ewo